Hi everyone. Today is Friday, December 10th. Yeah, 10th. Yeah, it's the 10th. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Yesterday we had a lot of rain here in the valley and just kind of cleaned up the atmosphere, kind of dropped the temperature, which is really what we needed going into winter to actually make it seem like we're in winter. But okay, I think the last time I vlogged was Monday. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this. But I didn't read all that much this week, which is unfortunate. So I did finish, I think in the Monday vlog I was telling you I was reading Shadow Seduction. That was by Kresley Cole. That is book 16 in the Immortals After Dark. And then I was also reading Bayou Christmas Disappearance by Denise and Wheatley. I was buddy reading that with Alicia, Vina, Erin, Bree, who else? Sabrina, I think that's her name. I've never met her. So yeah, we're buddy reading that. And it's a romantic suspense from the Intrigue line for Harlequin. So I just finished that today. So about Shadow Seduction. I can't really get in too much of it because of spoilers for the entire Immortals After Dark series. But this features a character from book either 14 or 15. It's a men loving men romance, but it's kind of like I'm gay for you. And I don't know how I feel about that. But I did enjoy it. It was good. Definitely not my favorite of the series for sure. That's for sure. So I gave it 3.5 stars. And I can honestly tell, I feel like this series is wrapping up. I mean, it ought to. It's book 16. And throughout the entire series, there's mentions of this like ascension, which is like this big battle between the supernatural beings, and a lot of deaths occur because it's basically, this happens like every 500 years or something to kind of cut down the population of supernatural beings to keep them from getting overpopulated, out of control kind of thing. So this is kind of like what this whole series is leading up to. I can tell it should be wrapping up soonish. Not that I want it to end, but I'm just saying it's kind of run its course. But I think I have 1 or 2 more books, and then I'm all caught up for Monroe to come out in January, so that's really fun. So now on to Bayou Christmas Disappearance. So this is a romantic suspense, and our main character, Mona, she comes to the town of Lake Landry, Louisiana, I believe. Bayou, obviously. So fucking brilliant. She comes to this town because she is like an investigative reporter, like a journalist, and she is looking into the disappearance of her best friend, Olivia. Doing good with names. Okay. So yeah, because she's gone missing, and she's trying to figure out why. You know, they were kind of started off pretty bad because no one even reported Olivia missing until like a week. So, and everybody knows the first 48 hours of a disappearance is critical. So they're already off to a bad start. They can't find any evidence. Everybody in this town, everybody and their brother is saying that her husband is doing it or is responsible for it because he was having an affair. He didn't really love his wife. It was just a bad relationship. And everybody knows the husband did it. If the wife disappears, the husband did it. If something happened to the husband, the wife did it. Honestly, that's what's on everybody's mind. So yeah, that's suspect number 1, at least for Mona. And then suspect number 2 would be Oliver, her twin brother, who's kind of like the black sheep of the family. And he said on live television that Olivia is just like the princess, the golden child, and everyone loves her more, and I'm just kind of left there to be yelled at. And he has some resentfulness, you know? So, suspect number 2. And then we find out, we dig deeper. You know, she gets files, she gets things that Olivia was working on, and kind of get to some pretty seedy stuff about this chemical plant dumping chemicals into water. So it all kind of spirals to, you know, that. And working with her on this investigation is Dylan. Dylan's the lead detective in this investigation, and he kind of doesn't want her around at first because he's like, listen, I understand you have personal stake in this. This is your best friend. I get it. But we need to kind of keep this close to the vest. We don't want to let the killer who's on the loose, or the kidnapper who's on the loose, know what we have, know how close we are, you know. So we don't want any of this to get out into the open. And that's kind of like her job, is to get the news out there. So they're kind of like have conflicting ideologies of how they're going to fix this or solve this. And everybody was so suspicious, from her husband, her brother, her parents. I was even suspicious of like this lead, the head honcho guy in the police department. I'm like, you're suspicious as fuck. Everybody was so reluctant to talk about it, and the parents didn't want to talk to police. They wanted to hire a private investigator. And I'm just like, y'all, why are you not cooperating? Why? Don't you want your daughter to be found? I guess. But yeah, it was a whole thing. But so yeah, that is kind of where I'm at right now. What am I reading now? I just started. I'm almost done, actually. I started, what's the name of it? It's called Mistletoe Blue. Yeah, Mistletoe Blues. And that's by Bella J. And I know for sure that this is going to work for the Santa prompt, but I don't know what it's going to work for everything else. I mean, I did get some things on the nice board. Some praise kink is in there, so that's super exciting. But I'm almost done. I probably have like, it says based on my Kindle reading speed, I think I have like 20 minutes. So I think that's about is all I'm going to get from this book. So it's, that ain't no eggnog as well, because there's swallowing. And yeah, and then some stuff on the praise kink board. So awesome. And so I'm almost done with that. I can't believe I've only read 2 books this whole week. Who the fuck am I? Oh, and for the Bayou Christmas Disappearance, that didn't work for any prompts. And honestly, I didn't really think that it was, because there's no graphic sex on page for Harlequin intrigue. So I really didn't feel like there was going to be any prompts. But I was going to buddy read it. It's a Christmas book. So I just did it. I have a few more minutes on my lunch. I'm going to finish my smoothie. Just wanted to update you. So after I finish Mistletoe Blue, I'm going to start window shopping, because Whitney over at Books with Me said that fulfills a lot of prompts too. So I'm going to read that. And honestly, I think I only have like 1 or 2 more phrases on the naughty board, and then I'm done. I think the naughty or nice board, either board. One board, I still have a couple phrases left. So yeah, I think it's the naughty board. But yeah, I just wanted to update you because I haven't all week. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna walk some more, finish my smoothie, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it is Sunday, December 12th, and I've been pretty much lazy today. I did film an unboxing. The romance booktubers, we do like a Christmas holiday exchange Secret Santa thing, and I got my gift for my Secret Santa, and we're supposed to post unboxings on for some reason the 16th is, I'm not sure about the date, but so anyways. And I've been reading Paddled by Krampus by Harli LaRue, because we're going live for that tonight. For my Who Picked This Book Club, we have our late night special for like the erotic taboo stuff. So I'll link that in the cards and in the description box for you if you want to watch that to know our full thoughts. That worked for Good Fucking Girl and Your Pussy So Tight and Wet. Nothing else. It was very short. Took me like 30 minutes to read. The last time I updated you, I was reading Mistletoe Blues, which was so freaking good. So freaking good, by Bella J. So we have this guy, Blue, who plays Santa not plays, but he dresses up as Santa in the mall for kids. And our other protagonist, Joey, she works in one of the department stores in the mall. And so that's how they know each other. She really doesn't know like what he looks like because he's always dressed up as Santa. So when she goes into a bar one night trying to meet her sisters have said like, sorry, I can't make it, but she's still there. He's there bartending and he recognizes her instantly, obviously, but she doesn't really know it's him until he says something. And then he gets off of work and the bars in that area are doing like this Christmas scavenger hunt thing, which they proceed to do. And they just get closer and closer. The attraction's already there, you know, from their time at the mall. And so now they just spend the entire night together. And it's just so freaking, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know exactly. I know it obviously works for the I saw mommy fucking Santa Claus prompt. I don't remember what else it works for, but I'll put up the little graphics. But it was so good. I really, really liked it. And then I read Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. Sometimes I'm like hit or miss with Tessa Bailey because I really enjoyed Window Shopping. It's like a grumpy sunshine Christmas romance where the man is the sunshine and the woman is the grumpy. But I really, really liked it. So our, oh my God, what is her name? Oh my God, I just finished reading it today and I don't remember her fucking name. I can't remember her name. So she was just released from prison. She did her time because she was a part of an armed robbery. She didn't know that the guns that they were using were real. Her best friend who talked her into doing it, forgot to mention that part, and her best friend shot somebody and her best friend ran and she stayed there and helped the guy, you know, like slowly bleeding and called 911 so he could be saved. So she went to jail. She's recently released and she can't find a job because, you know, she marks that, you know, box, have you ever been convicted of a felony, and they immediately throw out your resume. But she's looking at this window for the store Vivient. And that's what she did. She went to college and she did 3 years of like that kind of stuff. I forget what it actually was. It's a legit major, but I can't think of what it was in the book. She's looking at it. She's not really liking it. It's not making her go in and shop. And she's kind of thinking of like how she would do things differently. And this man is asking her like what she really thinks of it. He really wants to know what she thinks of the window display. And she tells him, like, God's honest, like, this is terrible. This is not going to make people want to come into your store and shop. And so it turns out he's the general manager and owner of the store. And he was like, hey, I know we're looking for another window designer. You should apply. And she kind of hems and haws over it for a while, but then she finally does. And he didn't get her name. So he's like going through all these, like all the resumes and all the stuff. And he was just like, anything like stand out? And one of his coworkers is like, yeah, like a convicted felon applied. And I just threw that right away. And he was like, ding, 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 this must be my girl. So he was just like, I can't show, there's like no reason for me to have an interview with her without it seem like I'm picking favorites. And I personally, just because I'm attracted to this woman, want to interview her. So he's like, he tells his coworker, okay, just set up interviews for everybody. And he's like, everybody? And he's like, yeah, everybody. And it was about the time where he's like at his 50th interview and his eyes are crossed. And he was like, this is kind of a bad idea. And she kind of shows up late because she was like, no, I shouldn't go. She, again, hemming and hawing. And finally, you know, she gets the courage to go there, but then she immediately turns around and runs out. But he sees her and he like has this conversation with her in the stairwell. He ends up getting her to agree to a trial. Like, hey, like, show me what you got, you know, and this will just be like a trial run. And if, you know, the board really likes your window, we'll hire you on full time. Meanwhile, there's a no fraternization policy between managers and employees. So he was just like, okay, well, I'm going to get her this job, but then I can't touch her. But then it turns out like they can have a relationship, but they have to sign this contract with HR. It's like this whole thing it kind of gets the store and the company off the hook of anything to go wrong if something were to go wrong in their relationship. Everybody who knows, like in the higher ups, like his grandmother and father, they sit on the board, which is really just a placeholder, something to make them happy, because when he took over, it's because they ran the store into the ground. So he kind of brought it back to life and made it a success. But everybody like that's on the board, when they find out, they kind of ostracize her. And it turns out like some earrings go missing and they immediately blame her because she's the only one who has been convicted of a felony on their payroll. And it turns out that it was just like, it wasn't even a misunderstanding. It was this woman, another saleswoman, put those earrings on hold because a man just had to wait until Friday for his paycheck to be able to buy a pair of earrings for his wife. And she's like, I know company policy, you're not allowed to put things on hold during Christmas, but he was just so like earnest and he just needed to wait, for his paycheck. And honestly, she did the right thing. And his name is Aiden. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you his name. His name is Aiden. He was just like, no, you did the absolute right thing. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for coming forward. Because she thought she was going to lose her job, this lady that, put the earrings on hold when she wasn't supposed to. He's like, no, you did the right thing. Thank you for coming forward. There's the mystery of the 2 missing earrings solved, and you just had to ask. You didn't have to like her name is Stella. I don't know why I just randomly just thought of their names. Oh my God, that's so funny. But anyways, like you didn't have to drag Stella like through the mud like that. And Aiden was pissed. He's usually like the sunshine, the happy-go-lucky, nothing really gets under his skin. But he was pissed, and he basically told off his grandmother and father. And it was a joy. But yeah, so that worked for, like I said, that worked for a number of different prompts. I'll put the boards up because I can't really remember at this point in time. But yeah, so, and then today I read Paddled by Krampus, which we have our main character, her name is Alvina, and she's working with this master to kind of get the ropes about magic and everything. And she's not really the best student. She always gets into trouble, always stealing stuff and lying about it. And Krampus has had enough, like Krampus is the guy who comes and teaches the naughty boys and girls a lesson during the Christmas time. So he does teach her a lesson, let me tell you. And he was just like, listen, I'm a busy guy. I'm busy. I can't keep coming here to teach you a lesson. So I'm going to have your master do it. And so that kind of is how it ends. Like, Master Jareth, like, you need to keep a firm hand on our girl here. And he's like, of course I will. Absolutely. Because the master has been kind of like letting her slide by and not really, punishing her when she does bad things. And Krampus is like, no, you've got to punish. And so yeah, that is what I have been reading. I probably have enough time to start something else before the live show, because the live show's at 6 and it's like 4:30 right now, I think. I'm not wearing my watch, dang it. So yeah, I just been really lazy. I've been laying here in bed just after I did my unboxing. This is where I've been, just laying in bed reading. I took a bath too. It's actually pretty cold, and I have a little bit of congestion in my nostrils. And I really want some hot cocoa and peppermint schnapps. I think I'm gonna make that. My husband has been out Christmas shopping all day. I did some Christmas shopping online and it came to me, so I wouldn't have to go out and do all that. But anyway, I've been rambling for 12 minutes. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to pick up next, but I will let you know when I update you next. I'm probably just going to do like to the 15th and then do like part 1, part 2 of the vlog, because this is probably going to be super long. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to let you know what I've been doing, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, today is Tuesday, December 14th, and I haven't read anything for the Hoe-Athon because this Wednesday I have a live stream for Slashing Through the Snow by Jacqueline, which is a cozy mystery, so it's not going to have any kind of sexy times in it, even though I wish. So yeah, and it's a third book in the series. And the last time I read these books was Christmas last year, so I don't want to do a quick reread of the first and second books, which I read 12 Slaves of Christmas yesterday, and today I'm listening to 'Twas the Night Before Christmas before I can get to Slashing Through the Snow. So that's going to be taking up most of my time. I also did a beta read for someone, and then I'm also trying to catch up on my reading for one of the people in my writers group that I'm a part of. So really no Hoe-Athon things going on. That could change, like if I finish early or I get that whim, you know, to read something smutty. But as of right now, I'm just going to be focusing on reading these cozies to get ready for my live stream tomorrow. So I'm probably going to be ending the vlog here. It's not exactly halfway through, but since I won't be getting back to reading for the Hoe-Athon until probably either Wednesday night or Thursday, I feel like that's halfway, you know? So that stuff will just be a part of like part 2 vlog. So I just wanted to come on here and let you know and kind of wrap up this vlog. Oh, and today I did post an announcement on my channel. I am going to be a co-host for the next round of the Pop Culture Readathon. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer themed, and I'm so excited. So I'll definitely link my announcement. So definitely check it out. Check out the social medias for the Pop Culture Readathon so you can get the boards and start curating your TBR. That round is running all of January, so you have plenty of time to look it up and get your TBR started. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to jump on here and kind of wrap this one up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!